Guys, what is up, and welcome back to some more Gold Coast Suns My Coach career. So we've got round number 2 today. We're taking on the Sydney Swans. If you guys know, in our first video we took on the D's. We got the job done. It was a very tight game. We did run away with it. But today we've got our first game at MyCoach for season 2021. So if you didn't know, we were a GWS coach last season, and then we shifted gears and we are now coaching the Gold Coast Suns. So we had some really big acquisitions in the off-season as we get ready for this. This is at MyCoach. Round number 2. This will be on Channel 7. We're playing prime time. Nick Nui, Brad Crouch, Travis Boak, Isaac Rankine. Some of the stars who will be starring in today's video. So let's get into team selection and all that good stuff. So Touk Miller is out. Now Touk Miller is out due to injury. He has been replaced, but he is out for 1 week. He was actually best on ground last week, so it's disappointing to see him go as we look at the team that we're taking on, the Sydney Swans. So, our backline's looking pretty strong at the minute. Lukosius, Maynard were really good last week. Collins, even Rory Thompson was really good. Matt Rao, Noah Anderson, David Swallow. In the forward line, we've got Ben King, Rankine, Holman, Ainsworth, and Sexton. Sam Days at centre forward. And in the on-ball, look at our on-balls. Nick Nui, Travis Boak, Brad Crouch. On the bench, we've got Ballard, Weller, Greenwood as we close out the bench. Let's get into it. It's a massive game. We've got a chance to go 2-0 and start the season off right.
Welcome to Saturday Night Football. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live tonight at one of the great venues in the country, MyCoach Stadium. Bit of dew on the ground for tonight's game, but shouldn't affect the skills too much. Well, some light rain might make an impact on this contest. A few empty seats in the crowd. And with me in the box, former Melbourne captain Gary Lyon.
Cheers, Hutto. I'm so happy to be here tonight for this clash.
Tonight's clash between Gold Coast and Sydney. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp. And the crowd are appreciating it. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them.
It's a big midfield battle today. It's Everton.
The Suns are led. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banners are looking great. Both these teams coming
So here we go. It is the Suns. It is the Swans on a very cold winter night. It's raining. Our first ever game of the season in the wet. So we're underway. Nick Nui out. We actually started this game pretty hot, as you guys can see. We go inside 50. Ben King almost takes the mark, but off the ground. Great roving from the Gold Coast Suns, and a beautiful goal there from Sam Day. The Gold Coast Suns are away in this match. 1 straight 6, play 0. Now, a few of the players we definitely had to watch out for consisted of Lance Franklin. He was very tough. As you see, Rankine here turns the corner, lines up, and unfortunately kicks on the full. He is extremely dangerous, so it's great to see him really get rolling. I actually can't wait to see how he's going to go for the rest of the season. But Braden Maynard trying to take the game on here. Probably shouldn't do it in the wet. It results in Lance Franklin chipping this off the ground and getting his first of the night. You don't want Lance Franklin to get off to a good start, and you definitely don't want Lance Franklin to get his tail up, because he is a tough player. Some lovely ball movement here from the Gold Coast Suns. Great ball movement. Almost an intercept here, but Nat Nui runs in. He kicked one last week. He chips it to the goal square. Ben King marks it, goals it. So great goal there from the Gold Coast Suns. Great movement. We have our second goal. 2 straight 12 plays, 1 straight 6 as we follow on here. Really nice movement there from the Gold Coast Suns, but equally better movement here from the Sydney Swans. You see him here hit up Tom Papley. He's in the center square when he unloads this. Unloads, and it goes through for a goal. Great movement there from the Sydney Swans. Massive goal for Tom Papley. Ties the game up, but like I said, equally great movement there from the Swans. Now, I don't know what to expect from Sydney Swans. I mean, Lance Franklin is very good on AFL Evolution. But like I said, I didn't really know too much what to expect. But you see here, running along the wing, lovely kick. Holman takes the mark. Now, Nick Holman keeping his spot in the team. He marks it. He centers the ball. Lovely kick, and he finds Alex Sexton. Now, Alex Sexton can go back here and kick our 3rd goal of the night. He does. He was pretty quiet last week. It's great to see him get on the board. Nice goal there to Alex Sexton, and the Gold Coast Suns are away. 3 straight 18. Plays 2 straight 12 early on. We've got another opportunity to score here, and off the ground, Almost an opportunity for us there. 3-1-19 plays 2 straight 12 as we are closing out the end of this first term. A pretty good opening term from the Suns. We started out all right. We do have a 7-point lead. Like I said, don't really know what to expect from the Sydney Swans. Now, if you guys are new, there is the AFL Live Stats updates that will be coming at the end of quarters, in between, basically in between quarters, in quarters, and all that good stuff. So Nick Naitanui has the 8 in the first term, David Swallow 7, Brad Crouch 7, Alex Sexton's kicked 1, Sam Day's got 1, Ben King's got 1. For the Swans, Lewis Taylor started the game pretty hot. He's on 8 disposals. Lloyd has 7, Parker has 7, and Franklin and Papley, the lone goal scorers for the Sydney Swans. Let's get into a massive second term here. Like I said, this Sydney Swan team, I felt like they definitely had a lot to prove. And you see here, out of the middle they go. They line up here. Lance Franklin just unloads from the center square and kicks a goal. He's got 2, and the Gold Coast Suns were actually on a bit of pressure, under a bit of pressure in this first term. Sydney were definitely peppering. They owned the entire second term, I'd say, in the first maybe 10 minutes of this term. They were absolutely all over us. We just had no answers here. Beautiful kick in there. We just struggled. Braden Maynard here trying to get the ball moving for us. I don't know why we decided to switch the play here, and it results in a goal. I think this might have been Hewitt running in and slamming it home. So no idea what was going on there. Braden Maynard's had a couple of opportunities in this game to get the ball away. He couldn't do it. But it's great to see here another opportunity for us. We had so many opportunities in this game to really put Sydney away in this first term. A few on the fulls, a few misses, but enter the skipper, our new skipper into the series. We all know who he is, Matt Rao. We need a captain's goal, and boy, oh boy, did he deliver here. You see him bob up here, run in, and kick a goal. I think that's his first goal of the series. Load up here and kick a really nice goal for the Gold Coast Suns. Just breaking away from the contest. I mean, Matt Rao here, look at how quick he is, breaks away, and kicks a really nice goal. So the Gold Coast Suns, we're playing some pretty good footy so far in this game. It's a pretty tight contest. You see here out the back, another opportunity for us. Nice little chip here. Don't know how we don't take the mark, but off the ground, Swallow follows his own play and kicks a lovely goal. We've got 2 in a row, and we're starting to break away from this Sydney team. You can definitely see this Gold Coast Suns team starting to create a little. I mean, we're actually looking okay. We're definitely starting to really push. As you see the AFL Live stats here, Brad Crouch playing a really good game so far. Callum Mills has 12. Lloyd has 12. He's starting to get going. Travis Boak's been really good, and David Swallow with that goal in the first term. In just before, he's playing some really good footy as well. Brad Crouch having a really nice game here as the Sydney Swans clear just before the end of halftime. Franklin goes up the line to close out the first half. Really nice mark there from the Swans. It was actually dangerous. They actually were pressuring us. As you see here, the siren sounds to end the first half. A pretty good first half from the Suns. Great first half from the Swans. It was a pretty good competitive first half. As you see here, Brad Crouch having a really nice game. He had the 15 disposals in that term. Travis Boak had 10. David Swallow had 10. Callum Mills, 13. Lloyd had 12. Parker had 9. Franklin's got the 2. Alex Sexton, Matt Rao kicking that goal in that term. And David Swallow got 1 also. Massive second half coming up for both teams. Now, this second half was probably one of the most competitive and I'd say free-flowing second halves in the wet I've ever seen on AFL Evolution 2. This Gold Coast Suns team, we definitely have to work on our defense, but as you guys will see, this second half has it all. So only the 9 goals kicked in the opening term, and boy, oh boy, does this second half get rolling. So out of the center here, the Swans try to get the clearance, but here we go. So up the ground, Paul Seedsman actually plays for the Sydney Swans, so I think he was traded there in the offseason. He had a ping at the goals. He misses the left-hand side. And this Sydney team, like I said, they definitely came to play in this second half. Beautiful kick inside. Brand takes the mark for the Swans. He loads up and he kicks the goal. So they get the lead here. They lead by 1 single point early on in this third term. And they're not done yet. Sam Gray was actually getting involved. He lines up. So it wasn't panic stations. I mean, I felt like this game had its ebbs and flows. Both teams were definitely pushing and both teams were coming. You see Isaac Rankine here turning the corner, having a bounce. He is extremely quick. Goes inside 50. 1 out here. Dangerous for the Swans. And Ben King takes a strong mark. So Ben King should miss from here. He doesn't. Gets the goal. And the Gold Coast Suns get the game back within 1 single point. We're just not going to let this Sydney team run on top of us. Beautiful out of the center here from the Gold Coast Suns. You guys will see. We go inside 50. And yet again, almost an opportunity for us. It goes out the back. We've got the numbers. Almost stuffed it up. Almost get tackled. It doesn't matter because Sexton kicks his second. And we get the lead back. So 44 plays 39 through this third term. Lovely goal there from Alex Sexton. We roll in here to the second, actually close into the end of the third term, and a beautiful shot at goal there from Dawson. They were definitely pressuring us. They lead here 51-44 when we go inside 50, and have a look at this mark from Rankine. This is what's going to separate him from all the others. Beautiful mark there, running back with the flight. He has a set shot here. He kicks the goal. Really nice goal there from Rankine. And the Gold Coast Suns get back within one single point. And we're not done yet. We go inside 50. We definitely were applying the pressure. And like I said, it was goal for goal in this term. Hugh Greenwood running back with the flight. That takes courage. And he takes a strong mark. So Greenwood, to give us the lead here, kicks the goal, massive goal, and like I said, only the 9 goals kicked in that opening term, and both teams combining, I think it was for 10 goals in this second term, this third term. Both teams definitely pushing, but they're not done yet. Ball goes up, they've got the numbers out the back here, and I have no idea how they escaped here. Nick Naitanui can't get him. I think this might have been Lewis Taylor. 2 bounces, runs in, and kicks the goal. So the Swans get the lead back. It is goal for goal in this third term. Both teams not letting up, and they go inside 50 again, and just before three-quarter time, Will Haywood takes the mark. So 30 minutes have gone in this term. Will Haywood, tough kick. It doesn't matter. He gets the goal. It is a 7-point lead to the Sydney Swans as we're heading in to three-quarter time. Pretty good game of football so far. Both teams not giving an inch. Both teams definitely pushing here in the opening three quarters. At three-quarter time, it's 10-3-63. I know it says half-time there, but it is three-quarter time to the Gold Coast Suns, 9-2-56. Brad Crouch having the game of the season so far. He actually got votes in round number 1. Lukosius also got going in that term as well. He's up to 12. Travis Boak, 16. Callum Mills, Jake Lloyd stuck on 17. Sexton has 2 goals. Ben King has 2 goals. David Swallow, the 1 goal. Lance Franklin, 2. Sam Gray, 2. Massive last term here. The Gold Coast Suns, we're 1-0 at the moment. We win this game, we will go 2-0, and it will start the season off. Now, if you guys remember the GWS season, we started, I think, 0-3. So it'll be good to start the season 2-0. Rankine has a chance to get it back to a goal. He has 2 goals. He really did stand up in this second half. He definitely was one of our best in this second half. He kicks the goal. 62 plays 63, but enter Buddy Franklin. Have a look at this. Inside the center square, if you don't mind, he kicks one of the goals of the season. One of the best goals I've ever seen on AFL Evolution 2. Inside the center square. How did he kick this goal? Look at the beautiful handball there. I think that might have been Sinclair, and Lance Franklin loads up, kicks the goal. 62 plays 69. We need the next goal. Crouch goes inside 50, but Alir is strong. He takes the mark. So it wasn't all easy sailing here. We do have another opportunity. Ben King snapping. Can't get it to go. He misses here. It is a 1-goal game. Throw in comes. 11 minutes have gone. Crouch is up to 24. Lloyd is up to 19. Boak is up to 17. And Lukosius having a really nice game. The Sydney Swans trying to move the ball. But have a look at this. This is one of our best plays, as you see here. Sam Day gets tackled. 63 plays 69. Day gets the tap down. Heaney punches it down. And look at this. Holding the ball. So we've got an opportunity through Farini. He is, I'd say, 75. I'd say what? That's got to be around 60, 65 meters out. We decided to go the torpedo. Why not? I've never kicked one of these, and why not unload? It sneaks home. Look at the kick. We match Lance Franklin, one of the goals of our own seasons. He kicked it inside the center square, and Farini, who come in for Took Miller, kicks it basically on the center square and kicks one of the goals of the season in this short season. But they're not done yet, the Swans. 1 out, no spoil there from Rory Thompson. McCartan can go back and kick the goal. He does. 75 plays 69. The Sydney Swans have a 1-goal lead, but we're not done yet. Weller loads up here. Lovely kick to find Greenwood. Now Nick Naitanui, look at him shifting forward. Sinclair did not go with him, and Naitanui has to take the mark, and he does. So if Naitanui kicks this goal, the scores will be tied. Naitanui sneaks it home. So it is all tied up here. All to play for in this final term. 21 minutes have gone. Franklin again. Look where he's kicking these goals. He's just pulling him out and kicking these unbelievable goals, Lance Franklin. I couldn't believe it. But you see here, the ball goes down. Enter, I think this might have been Braden Maynard here. He had a couple of opportunities in that first half to clear the ball. Decided to take the game on again. Maynard running along. Decides to handball to Rao, the captain. Chips it over the top. Lovely kick to Ainsworth. 25 minutes have gone on the clock. Decides to play on. Has to move it. Handballs to Sexton. Sexton goes inside 50. Where are the crummers? And it's Rankine. Look at the crumb. Off the ground. Dribbles it home. It goes through for a goal. Isaac Rankine ties the game up. 81 plays 81, and he has another opportunity in this last term. So he has another opportunity. This is to win the game, I'd say. We're up by a single point here. Loads up, and I got no idea who's on Weller. Weller takes the mark. Now, Weller, if he kicks this, we will win. We'll win our second of the year, and it's spent. It bends home, and the Gold Coast Suns will go on to win this game. A hard-earned victory. 31 minutes have gone. Alice takes the mark. It is a 7-point lead to the Gold Coast Suns. Decides to switch the ball. Maynard takes the mark. And that is it. The Gold Coast Suns will get the win. What a game of football. I mean, we've only played 2 games of football, and both games have been really good. The Gold Coast Suns hang on. A great win, a great game of football here at Metricon Stadium. Primetime football. Travis Boak was really good. It was great to see him get going in his second game for the club. Great football all around. Honestly, this Gold Coast Suns team, sky's the limit. Final scores here, 14-488 to 13-381. What a game of football in the end. Lance Franklin kicked 4 goals. He was unbelievable. But Brad Crouch, 27 disposals. Boak had 20, Lukosius 19. Rankine was really good in that second half. He finished with 3 goals. Ben King kicked 2, but Lance Franklin was unreal for the Sydney Swans, kicking them big goals in that final term. But a great win for the Suns. We win our second of the season, and now we push on to round number 3. Let's get into J21 votes for another week. A great game of football. So that's our leaderboard after round 1. It took Miller 5, Matt Rao 4, Nick Nutnui had 3, and Crouch 2. Maynard had 1. Some really good games in round number 1. But let's get into round number 2 votes. And the 5 votes had to go to Brad Crouch. I thought his game was really good. Rankine got the 4. Travis Boak got 3. It was good to see him have a really good game after that. I mean, it wasn't a slow start, but it definitely is good to see him get going. Lukosius had 2. He was good. And David Swallow, I thought his game was good as well. So the leaderboard, Crouch moves into first place. Took Miller on the 5, Matt Rao on 4. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The Gold Coast Suns, we go 2-0. We'll now look to push on. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and stay blessed.